Louis was 12 years old. He loved inventing things, but they did not always work. "Oops," he said as his newest invention failed. "I was trying to make sandwiches." Louis was upset. He never wanted to invent again. One day, Louis met a boy named Wilbur Robinson. Wilbur was from the future. "Hi Louis," said Wilbur. "Do you want to visit the future?" "I have a time machine," Wilbur said. "Right, sure," Louis replied. Louis did not believe Wilbur, so Wilbur pushed Louis off the roof. Louis landed on a time machine. Wilbur jumped in after Louis. "Wow," said Louis. "This is cool." The time machine was red, and it had a clear roof that looked like a bubble. "Where are we going?" Louis asked. "To the future," exclaimed Wilbur. He pressed a button, and the time machine took off. The time machine flew into the sky. "Ah!" Louis screamed. "We are going very fast." Outside the window, Louis saw a burst of color. When the time machine slowed down, Louis looked outside again. He saw a big, clean, shiny city. "Wow," said Louis. "The future is possible to travel in time." "Hey," said Louis. "Look at that. That man, I'm floating a bubble." Wilbur smiled. "People travel in bubbles," he said. The boys soon landed on Wilbur's front lawn. They bounced on the grass. "This is great," Louis shouted. "My dad invented bouncy grass," Wilbur said. Louis laughed and bounced as high as he could. Louis met a robot in the garage. "My name is Carl," the robot said. "I can do lots of things. Look at my flags and fireworks." Then Wilbur and Carl left, and Louis got sucked up into a travel tube by mistake. "Yikes!" shrieked Louis. The wind pushed Louis along so fast that he couldn't stop. Finally Louis shot out of the tube. When he stood up, he heard a loud noise. It was a speeding train. Aunt Billy invented fast model trains. Louis looked inside a cannon. Suddenly a man popped out. "Hi there," said Uncle Gaston. He invented lots of different cannons. Louis found Carl in the kitchen. His chest sprang open. Little robots jumped out of Carl. They looked just like him. The mini Carlos helped Carl make dinner. It wasn't hard. In fact, it was fun. "Hey look," said Wilbur. "There is Uncle Art's spaceship. He delivers pizzas to everyone in outer space." Louis met the rest of Wilbur's family at dinner. They were all inventors. "We all failed before we succeeded," they said. "You have to keep trying. One day your inventions will work." Carl came back to the dining room. He had a sandwich maker. "I invented one of those, but it broke," Louis said sadly. "This sandwich maker broke, too. Could Louis fix it?" Louis could not fix it. Peanut butter and jelly spattered all over everyone. "Hooray," the Robinsons cheered. "That was a good effort. You must keep trying. Then you can make a better invention." Louis cheered up. "That makes sense," he said. It was time to go. The boy zoomed off in the time machine. "Just keep trying," Wilbur reminded Louis. Louis felt better now. He was going to keep moving forward.